So the NPD reports for August are in, and my word is Nintendo Switch setting the world on fire. Highest August sales pretty much ever, potentially even more than the record-setting Nintendo Wii. Oh boy. Before we get into it, I got to remind you of 2 giveaways we have going on. The first is for a Nintendo Switch Lite, and then 2 second-place winners win a Switch game of choice. In order to enter, go down to the description. There's a laundry list of ways to enter, including subscribing to the channel, hitting the bell icon on the channel, commenting on videos, liking videos, following on Discord, or joining our Discord server, I should say, following on Twitter, all that jazz that gets you all these entries. Also, if you join Patreon at patreon.com/NintendoPrime, for as little as $1 per month, you can get 15 entries into every giveaway we do. All right, let's kind of meander on forward here to our second giveaway. That's Super Mario 3D All-Stars. We're giving away 3 copies of the game. To enter, hit the Gleam.io link down in the description. A little simpler to do, but I had to separate the giveaways out, so it is what it is. All right, let's get into this. So, Matt Piscatella is our NPD analyst. He is the official NPD video game analyst, and he has all of the information spread out on his Twitter. It's kind of crazy. He has a YouTube channel as well. A lot to dissect, so let's just go through his tweets and kind of see where we're at with Nintendo and really the gaming industry on the whole for the month of August in North America. Mostly the U.S. for a lot of these numbers, but, you know, Canada and I believe Mexico are tossed in as well. All right. As you're seeing here, here's Matt Piscatella on Twitter. It says, U.S. NPD software, Final Fantasy VII Remake returned to the top 20 best-selling charts at number 19 in August after finishing ranked 41st in July. The title was featured at a discounted price digitally on the store, so that kind of boosted sales. The U.S. NPD software shows UFC 4 was the second best-selling game of the month, setting a new franchise record launch month sales for Electronic Arts' published UFC title. UFC 4 ranked as the 3rd best-selling game of August on both PlayStation 4 and Xbox One. In August 2020, consumer spending across video game hardware, content, and accessories totaled $3.3 billion in August 2020, a 37% increase when compared to a year ago. Digital content on console, mobile, and subscriptions were the largest among growth segments. Look at this. You see Breath of the Wild in here? The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild was the 6th bestseller of August on Nintendo Switch. That's right, in the top 6. 3+ years later, it ranked among the top 7 bestsellers on Switch for 42 consecutive months. Breath of the Wild ain't going anywhere, folks. It is the 10th best-selling game on Nintendo platforms in U.S. tracked history. In the entire history of the United States. In the entire history. The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild is the 10th best-selling game on Nintendo platforms. Not the best, no, not 10th best selling of all time, but 10th best that's ever released on a Nintendo platform. Think about all the amazing, massive selling games that have existed, like on DS, 3DS, Wii, etc. You know, NES back in the day, SNES. Think about all the massive games released. Breath of the Wild is now in the top 10. Damn. All right. As you can see, here's the top 20 best sellers. Open this up here. You'll see Madden NFL 21 came out last month. That's at the top, followed by UFC 4, which came out last month. Then you got Call of Duty Modern Warfare, Ghost of Tsushima. Then there's Animal Crossing New Horizons right there solidly in the top 5. Ring Fit Adventure at number 6. That's right. Even in the U.S., Ring Fit Adventure is blowing up. We got Mario Kart 8 Deluxe here. Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, Paper Mario the Origami King. I mean, look at the bevy of Nintendo here. Then we got Mortal Kombat 11. Oh, and by the way, Legend of Zelda Breath of the freaking Wild. Last of Us Part 2, Minecraft PlayStation 4 Edition, PGA Tour, which was new. New Super Mario Bros. U Deluxe is still up there in the top 15. Then we got Super Mario Party right after, Rainbow Six Siege, Super Mario Odyssey is there. By the way, Breath of the Wild's having better long tail sales than Odyssey. Kind of a fun thing there. Final Fantasy VII Remake, and then Luigi's Mansion 3. That's right, Luigi's Mansion 3 saw a bump. Crazy stuff. All right. Moving up, we got the 10 best-selling games 2020 year-to-date. So that was just August. Here's year-to-date. We have Call of Duty Modern Warfare at the top, just edging out Animal Crossing New Horizons at number 2. They have been solidly at 1 and 2 all year. Last of Us Part 2 at number 3. Final Fantasy VII Remake at 4. Ghost of Tsushima at 5. Madden even though it's only been out for about 1 month, less than a month really, is at number 6. Dragon Ball Z Kakarot at number 7. MLB The Show at number 8. Mario Kart 8 Deluxe cracks the top 10, and then Mortal Kombat 11 rounds it out. So that's total for the entire year. Some pretty interesting stuff. This also shows you, even though Madden NFL 21 is like the worst reviewed Madden, it's still getting massive sales. It shows you just how big that franchise is in the United States. All right. Here is the US MPD software 12 months ending on August 20th. So this is just the last 12 months. As you see, that sneaks Jedi Fallen Order into there as well. NFL 20, NBA 2K20, Animal Crossing, FIFA, Mario Kart, Pokemon Sword squeezes in there, and Luigi's Mansion there. So that's going back 12 months. Kind of interesting to look at here. Here are the top 10 bestsellers on Nintendo Switch. It's note that the stars are basically telling you that the digital purchases are kind of at the discretion of the publishers releasing them, so there might not be accurate digital sales. But we got Animal Crossing New Horizons at number 1. Ring Fit Adventure in the US is number 2. Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, Paper Mario the Origami King, Breath of the Wild, baby, Super Mario Bros. U Deluxe, Super Mario Party Odyssey, and Luigi's Mansion 3. Dude, Ring Fit Adventure is at number 2 for the whole year. I guess for August. Sorry, for August for the top 10. That's crazy. Here's PlayStation 4's top 10. We got Madden, Ghost of Tsushima, UFC 4, Modern Warfare, Last of Us Part 2, Minecraft, PlayStation 4, Final Fantasy 7, MLB The Show, Marvel, Spider-Man, and PGA Tour. Pretty expected there for the August top 20. Here's Xbox as well. Going to look pretty similar with Madden 21, Modern Warfare, UFC 4, Forza Horizon 4, Minecraft, Xbox One Edition, Black Ops 3, Grounded, PGA Tour, Rainbow Six Siege, and Mortal Kombat 11. So a few differences there because there's different games on the platforms. Hardware spending increased 37% in August 2020 when compared to a year ago to $229 million. Year-to-date spending on hardware has increased 23% to $2 billion. Here's some stuff with the Switch. US MPD hardware Nintendo Switch set a new August hardware dollar sales record, besting the 2008 dollar sales of the Nintendo Wii. Nintendo Switch units volume more than double compared to a year ago. Highest August dollar sale. Look at this. That's some crazy stuff. And Switch was the best-selling hardware platform for the month. Again, it's been the best hardware-selling platform every month on the MPD report. U.S. MPD accessory spending on accessory reached an August record of $166 million, increasing 42% when compared to a year ago. It's up 26% to $1.4 billion, which, by the way, that's really close to hardware spending. Like, you can see why accessories are a big deal in the video game market, almost as big a deal as the hardware. Gamepad, headset, headphone, and steering wheel spending each set new August highs. US MPD accessories, the DualShock 4 wireless controller Black was the best-selling accessory of August. The Xbox Elite Series 2 wireless controller remained the best-selling accessory of 2020 overall. The best-selling headset of both August as well as 2020 year-to-date was the Xbox One EarForce Recon 70 gaming headset, which the black version from Turtle Beach. Turtle Beach makes pretty good headsets. USB MPD accessories, the Logitech G920 driving force racing wheel for Xbox One was the best-selling steering wheel in August as well as year-to-date. Let's see here. The top 10% changes versus year average outperforming rest of market in the full market. Okay, so let's get to the topic. Anyways, quick hit takes on August. Switch hardware boomed via available inventory. Market still seemingly supply constrained across all hardware platforms. Content remains hot. Shift of Madden NFL to August helped with growth. Switch physical software sales are frankly incredible. Folks still sleeping on what a year it has been for accessories, gamepads, headsets, and steering wheel sales, all at record levels. Headsets particularly hot percentage growth, and we're months away from next gen. This is very unusual. Cyclically, I can't say that word. Anyways, both show changes in how folks are using them. The top 10% changes versus year average outperforming rest of market and the full game market. Physical software sales up both in August and year to date, but digital growth much bigger. The narrative should be digital fueled growth, not shift to digital. So upcoming U.S. video game market results from the MPD group. This is just talking about participation and stuff in the MPD. So yeah. Yeah. Let's just say the Switch is killing it. Madden's killing it. The video game industry is smoking right now. But think about that. When you want to like put in perspective what that sales total means for Switch. We know last year Nintendo Switch sold about 241,000 units. Now this is based on going back years and years and years, because NPD hasn't given exact numbers in a while, but you can go back years and years and years and figure out exact totals for certain years. And last year we know it was 241,000 units sold for Switch in August. So they say more than double. So double is 482,000. Now in perspective, the Nintendo Wii sold 453,000 units back in 2008. So Switch is ahead of that. Switch is basically the most successful home console that they've ever sold. Now, it's actually the second most successful in terms of Nintendo's overall hardware for August sales, because the highest August sales that we know of are Nintendo DS. In 2009, Nintendo DS in August sold 553,000 units. Switch would be number 2 to that. And by the way, that marks the highest August of all time, which means Switch had the second highest August of all time. Now, they claim it has the highest dollar sales, not highest units sold. So we'll see. Maybe Switch is over 500,000. Maybe it's much closer to that Nintendo DS number. All we know is there's not a single system in the history of video games in the United States that have exceeded the amount of money Nintendo Switch made on hardware in terms of dollar sales in August. That means it made more than the DS made in terms of dollar sales. Crazy! The Switch is killing it. And we don't even have Super Mario 3D All-Stars here yet. We don't have Age of Calamity here yet. We don't have Black Friday and the holiday period yet. And Switch is murdering the competition. Now, obviously, the competition's kind of waiting for Xbox Series X and PlayStation 5, so we got to be fair. We have next gen on the horizon. But damn are things looking good for Nintendo. All right, that's our morning video. You guys know we have more coming today. I am Nathaniel Robojets from Nintendo Prime. It's been awesome talking to you about sales data yet again, and I'll catch you in the next video.